Getting to the pickup location, you want to open up your app, accept the terms. You click on orders if you're not on a automatic Monday through Friday route, and in this case we're not. See the order. It could be multiple down here, even enough to where you'd have to scroll if there were multiple or more than two. Only two will fit on the first screen. We'll hit confirm. After we hit confirm, we'll click on the stop. We'll see the pickup point. It'll tell you where the lockbox typically is, which I'm in the back of the building and I know where it is, but it's kind of right behind that second bush closest to the back door. On our screen again, we'll have the pickup location with some information, as well as the handoff point, which the handoff point listed here is where the route ultimately goes, but we only take it to Atlanta from where we are. So since we're here, we'll go ahead and click on the pickup location. We'll go check the lockbox and see how many samples are in there, and we'll start to fill this out. So what you'll do next is walk over to the lockbox, which you can find. Our company or our lab that we pick up for is Compass Labs. You'll notice that there's multiple labs here, but on this case, we only focus on Compass. There's a code, which I already put in the lockbox, which I won't share here online. We'll turn it open, and voila. Okay, we will grab our sample out, and from this point, with leaving it in there, in the app, which I'll show you, are slots for taking pictures. You typically want to take a picture of the lockbox open with the samples in there, and the bottom or the flap of the lockbox with the inscription of the name of the clinic, right? So we'll grab this sample, we'll take it back to the truck, and we will take it with us. Now, this was just for instructional purposes, so I'm actually going to leave this in here. I confirmed with the clinic that they still need more time because they have more samples to pick up, so I'm going to leave that one in the lockbox to come back later, but just for example purposes, that's what you do. So now coming back to our phone, what we would do is type in 1 for one sample picked up. Wait time, you'll always type in 0, unless they do ask you to wait. But in this case, though they said they needed more time because they had some further appointments, I'm here a lot earlier than what the scheduled time even is for the pickup. The only reason why I got here early is because the nurse tech who I first spoke to when I first started running this route, she said, hey, as soon as we place the order, we will always be ready at that moment. She said I immediately put the sample in the lockbox, but just to confirm, I'm glad she came out and stopped me, and that lets me know going forward, if the business isn't closed, always go inside and get confirmation on whether or not they got all their samples out in the box or not. 1 second. If needing to wait and it's after hours or after the business is closed, and they should have all their samples, then you can type in, clicking that icon there, type in the reasons for waiting. But outside of that, you'll go to the comment section, clicking that, and just type in, sorry, I'm not even going to try to do that with my left hand, but you'll just type in picked up. The app will kind of notate what time you're there. So I'm not even going to close this out because I am super early compared to when the pickup time is. You'll come here next and you'll sign your name. Again, just not even going to try that with my left hand, even though it probably looks just as bad without it, or using my right. And then you'll type in your name here. I typically do first initial and last name. And then there's an image slot here. That's where you want to get a picture of the sample. If there's more than one, you need to spread them out and show in the picture each sample that you picked up. So in this case, I marked that I only picked one, so it should be visibly one sample in my picture. In the case where I picked up 2, 3, or more, I would need to spread them out, make sure that I typed the correct number in the specimen count, and then took a picture of them, where they're clearly spread out, so anyone looking can tell that whatever number you typed up here matches in the image. So no one can come back and say, well, the driver said they picked up 2, but we only got 1, because sometimes you can accidentally, fat finger any one of these numbers on your screen, especially if you're driving, you're on the go, and you're trying to type it in as you're pulling off, if you're rushing or something along that lines, which I suggest not to do, but everybody's work style is different. So I'll leave that there and make a separate video for the handoff, but that's typically how you want to complete a compass pickup